capital of Belgium has been placed on its highest security alert. Officials in Brussels are warning there's an imminent threat of a Paris-style terror attack. Residents are being told to stay home. Restaurants and public transit have been shut down. And our federal government has issued its own warning to Canadians in Brussels. Aarti reports.
They're told by government officials to remain vigilant but calm, avoid panic but be alert. Actions speak louder than words in Belgium's capital. Law enforcement patrolling streets, metro stations and large businesses.
The threat is sufficiently serious and imminent in order to have a degree 4 on the scale of analyze of threat.
This is the highest level the city has ever experienced. On lockdown tonight, Brussels closed its metro system, shopping centres and public buildings. Restaurants and cafes were told to shut their doors. Belgium's Prime Minister says there's a threat of Paris-style attacks. That's based on quite precise information, where several individuals with arms and explosives launch actions, perhaps even in several places at the same time.
If somebody is here and planning something, at least it might be a bit of a deterrent.
One of the suspected ringleaders of the Paris attacks that killed 130 people was last seen crossing into Belgium. Interior and Justice ministers from European nations met Friday agreeing to tighten border controls, yet remain a united force against the Islamic State group. Canada is urging citizens in Belgium to exercise a high degree of caution due to the current elevated threat of terrorism. In New York, the UN Security Council approved plans to intensify its efforts.
Our task is great, but we know what needs to be done. We draw our strength from the resiliency of the people affected by these tragedies.
In Paris last night, at the exact moment the attack started, Parisians celebrated life to show they will not be consumed by fear. Yet it's impossible to shake the immense grief cast on the City of Light.
I feel I'm living in a cemetery. It was all people coming, meeting, giving flowers, being so sad, crying.
France has extended its state of emergency for 3 months, giving police more power to act against suspected terrorists. And there's information tonight about more potential attacks on Paris and around the world. Online activist group Anonymous says it's uncovered terror plots planned for Sunday in France, Italy, Indonesia, Lebanon, and the U.S. The FBI says it takes all threats seriously but has no credible information about an attack right now. Randine?
Thanks, Aarti. Aarti in Washington.